Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Okay, we're good. Let's get started. Okay, 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 okay. "25 days green" by Biblical. Nicely done. All right, let's look at charts here. Go from the top. Weekly fair value gap. I'm just gonna delete this. I think I need to restart this. This is lagging. Let's see if it loads up better. But Spectrum has been giving out on me. I swear to God, Spectrum has been bad. Okay. Should be good now. Test, test. Are we good? I'm gonna say that we're online. We're gonna get ready to start here. Dude, my computer is so laggy. I don't know if it's a Wi-Fi thing. Okay, so back to where we're. Weekly fair value gap. It's so laggy. We're looking for this. We're looking for all-time high for our ES here. Yeah, I missed, so we have slight S&T, but I think we'll get there pretty quickly here. Let's look at the daily. Did we hit this daily? Yes, we did on this wick here on the move down today. Didn't do on ES. I think ES is really going to draw to 62.70 here. See the 4 hour. We'll see the closure. If we get a deep closure 2 p.m., I'm thinking we're going to keep on selling lower. Draw this 4 hour out too. Yeah, non-farm payroll. If you guys have evals, that's probably going to be a good time. I don't know if it'd be on Thursday, a half day. It's going to do anything to the volume. But I'm going to assume that it's going to be the same volatility. Yeah, so the higher time frame's still holding up pretty well right now. Gonna draw this 15. NQ is the leading asset that's much weaker right now. And we took the lows on NQ here, even that sniped that lows here, which is that daily level. On NQ, ES didn't do that. So we're seeing here. Why is that divergence so big? It's most likely tech. I'm not sure if there's a specific stock in tech that's taking a hit per se, but one of these are probably dragging down with tech. Anyways, let's see. Still a green and red check here. Let's see what we're cooking up today. You guys can answer honestly here. We're gonna. I tend to like to do it at the start of the stream, and then we'll see what we look like after. Okay. Which video has the I'm Enlightenment video? Is it? Do I have the right thing on? Just one of those. It's guide or video or something. So not much really happening right now. We did get a big sell in the morning, and we're trying to climb back up. So ES is about to make a new high here of the day. NQ just dragging far behind. I'm kind of just waiting for NQ to see if we close above. That'll make be more ambitious for higher prices. Until then, I'm not really too interested yet. How's everyone doing today? Let's get it started. Second day back, and we have half day on Thursday, no trading day on Friday. So we have today and tomorrow basically as our main trading days. I'm not sure if I'll even be trading that much tomorrow or Thursday. I mean, all these firms with dropping 50% off sales with custom code smart. Code smart doesn't work. Thanks, Topstep. It does work. MyFund Futures does work. Tradeify, it works as well, but you have to use their code TVT, and then as long as you use our links, you'll get the rebate or the cashback, the rewards, everything with it. So I kind of made instructions there. Non-farm payroll live, we can consider it. I'm not sure though. I don't really have evals to do. But it's basically like Amazon Prime Day right now. It's a combination of July 4th, which is a big holiday for marketing sales everywhere, and also Topstep abandoning TradeVate. I don't know if you guys are living under a rock, but if you haven't heard, I tweeted about it. Topstep said no more TradeVate starting August 1st. Topstep X will be the only platform available. I think the old accounts you can still use, but you can't just buy or reset. So pretty interesting. You're gonna be forced to use Topstep X, which I don't know what happens here. I actually like the NinjaTrader, using Topstep for NinjaTrader, but if they're forcing you to use their platform, I still like Topstep to trade, so I might have to just adapt to it. Which, Jesus, man. Topstep offering 99% off. Is that for as many accounts as you want, or is it for one account? Anyways, I think this is a no trade area right now for me. Shit. Something's wrong with my PC, man. Let me see. Output. This is not it. Test. That sounds right. Okay. I don't know. Tough area right now. Honestly, just back and forth. I think we could have looked for some long opportunities down here. Maybe on this retrace here. I do typically like these type of moves after we flipped already. Yeah, I feel like this is a decent long opportunity here because your stop would be a closure through the 5-minute gap here. One account for 1 month. For new people only? That sucks. Only for new people? Yeah, they sent emails for both NinTrade and TradeAvate, and as well as other platforms. TopStep X would be the only platform available for TopStep. Only platform, by the way. So they had like, I'm pretty sure they have 15 platforms total. All of them are going to be removed completely. You're going to only have one platform. It's a bold move, which I don't necessarily dislike for them. I think as a business, it's a smart move. As a consumer, I would like more options, but they are making that decision. Pumping through. This should hold. I think we're going to go for new highs here too. Thoughts on MasterTrade WMT? What the heck is this firm? MasterTrade WMT. That's like the only firm I never heard of before. I think hopefully there's enough time for people to start doing copy trading for Project X. I think that's the only way for this to work out well. Because all my TopStep accounts are on NinjaTrader. But I guess we'll have to adapt, you know? They have built-in slippage. Yeah, they need to fix that. I feel like the slippage is too bad. Is the built-in slippage even on limit orders? Yes, because there's times where I basically have the same limit orders on TradeAvate and Tops or like Project X. And let's say this wick right here. Like this wick right here. 701.25. If I have a limit order, let's say exactly at 701.25 on both accounts, I've seen it happen where I get filled on TradeAvate, no fill on Project X. Or if it's like too fast of a wick, let's say just flash wicks, I'll get the fill for TradeAvate for sure. But Project X, it might be way too fast. Even though it went through the orders, That's, I guess, one of the negatives that I would probably say. Yeah, but that's that. I don't think there's any trade right now for me. Feels pretty sloppy right now. We're gonna just wait this out because I just don't want to take a bad trade when we're in a sloppy area. I think we already made the move higher. I think we do go higher though. Let me see. I need more confirmation for these type of moves today, so we don't get in the caught in bad area. But yeah, we can chat around. There's a lot of things happening, Prop, so we can kill some time by just chatting for a little bit or waiting for something. I'm gonna set up my accounts though. Make sure we trading the right accounts. Okay. But yeah, dude, prop deals are cooking right now. Like, I feel like if this is the time, if you want to like kind of get reserves or like start scaling up other firms, like there's no better time than right now, just because the prop deals are like pretty killer here. %50 Tradeify is only for new users. No, it's for everybody, but only for one purchase. And you have to use the code. I put the info in the Discord here, if you guys want to take a look. All the prop deals. We're gonna try to make a graphic later today. All the current deals for 4th of July now. Take profit trade at 40% off, no activation fee. That's the biggest seller right now by far. And then we have Fund Index futures. What's 5%? They're doing 30% off for July 4th, basically. Trade day, 40% off, no activation fee. My Fund Futures first purchase, 50% off. This is like not only for new users, for everybody. Just first purchase, you're gonna use our code, and then for 15% off afterwards for these two plans, and then for Tradeify, it's 50% off first purchase using this code. But if you want the rebate or the cashback, the payout protection, the raffle, you have to buy it through the link, but use the code, and after that, it'd be 35% after. That's like the current deals right now. What is this? Oh, I was still streaming on that. Oh, maybe that's why it's so slow. I was on call with someone. There we go. I think that's why. I forgot I was on call. Anyways, for me to be really bullish, I need NQ to get through this 15-minute fair value gap. I'm watching the downside too if it want to flip back down. NQ's been really, really weak today. Let me set up a little bit. Let me see the chat here. Top's up doing a discount for Top Stack. I think they do a 99% off for one account or something like that. when you started, what was your return investment in props for the first 6 months? Oh, it was bad. I think it was like probably 1 to 1. Like I was lucky. I was happy that I was break even. I think that time I wasn't trying to trade like a lot of accounts. I probably spent like 2 or 3,000 and buying like and like making like 2 accounts at a time, and it failed a lot of them. And I was happy when I got my first payout on them. I'm like, finally, I'm break even. And then I think it was ETF my first payout, and I ran into troubles again, just making bad mistakes. It's like I think there's a learning curve with prop firms, especially like 3 years ago. No one knew how to like really milk prop firms. Now I have a lot of experience and I know what to do. But before it was like shit, I don't know, and it was like people were struggling to get payouts. It's a different story now. I think there's a lot of people that's making a lot of money, including me and including a lot of people in the Discord, the viewers right now. Very, very easy to make money in prop firms. Before it was difficult. I think back then too, it was not that many competition, so the pricing was not as favorable as now. Like Top Step back then was like not just like, you know, $50 then $150 fee. It was like $150 for a 50k account. So it's just imagine like 20-30% more in pricing. So definitely much harder. That's why I love competition. Even with Top Step X and Trade Rebate right now, that would make Trade Rebate become more responsive with prop firms. How much do you spend for getting profitable? I have no idea. I think I want to say, just like top of my head, probably like 5,000-10,000 I was spent, and it was like a lot of break even basically months with prop firms, because it's like one payout would save you like a whole month of blowing up basically. So it'd be like bad month, and then just one payout, boom, got it back. And then I think after I got the hang of it, that's when I started like trying to scale up and like, let's do 10,000, 15,000 per month, 25, 50, and we're crossing 100. We're trying to really average out 200,000 per month right now. It's getting a little difficult though, because you can't really do that every single month without having a problem. Like let's say if a firm moves me alive, that kills my scalability for that firm. So if I was able to still trade Tradeify and other firms like that as well, like I could be making a lot more, but they moved me alive. They basically restrict me. Only firm that's not restricting is Apex and Top Step, the two biggest firms, thankfully. But I think it's a different story now. Like I feel like there's prop eras, like they're way too easy to make money now than years ago. Tradeify is wild for the email. I did not expect the email. That was crazy. They're like, oh, like it's from Tradeify. Like Tradeify and NinjaTrader is like way bigger than Top Step as a brand, and they're just putting them on blast. Yeah, I'm not gonna trade anything here. We just took the high here. I think we flipped down. I'm gonna be more short bias on NQ here. That's kind of my objective right now. I think the 5-minute flip would be pretty good here. Can you explain the payout cap at MyFund Features? So right now, the payout cap for all SimFund accounts, whether you have 1 account, 3 accounts, or soon to be 5 accounts, the payout cap is 25k maximum. It's not a lifetime payout cap. It's just that current accounts you have. So it's not per account. It's just total count. So you have 2 accounts. The cap's 25. They said it's a soft cap. I don't know what the hell that means, because I've seen users make, let's say, like 30,000. They'll request 25 and the rest get forfeited. So I don't know what they mean by soft cap. It's pretty much a hard, or from what I've seen from users talk about it, the rest of the profits get voided. But they also announced with the 5 accounts being upgraded that they're gonna up it to 100k. I don't know if it's 100k lifetime cap or like the current accounts again, because lifetime cap is like Tradeify. Tradeify has a 100k lifetime cap. So let me explain why that matters. Let's say you have 5 accounts, right, for Tradeify. You took like 2 payouts on them, 15,000, 15,000, 30,000, and you end up blowing up your 30,000 payouts already. You do it again, 30,000 blown. So 60,000, you have 40,000 left. The third time you have the 5 accounts, if you start running up again and again, and let's say you already hit like 100k total, like the rest gets forfeited. So I think that's why the lifetime payout cap mattered a lot rather than just like current account, like payout request count cap. So like Top Step, they don't have a lifetime cap. You can make like 100,000, blow it up, repeat, 100,000, blow it up, repeat. Other firms do have a lifetime cap where basically if you're making too much money for them in a lifetime, they'll just kind of ban you out. That's just to let you guys know how that works and why that matters. What matters more is the sim cap. Sim, how much money you can retain in sim versus the payout request cap. So some people complain about Top Step, like, you know, Top Step payout request cap is like 5K. That doesn't matter when you can make like 250 or like 275,000 in sim in one shot. I don't know. You got to really think about it. I think I've kind of like explored a lot of areas on it. It makes sense to me. And I know what's important. Why is my fund future payout cap only 1,200 though for 50K? You guys gotta stop thinking about like the 50K, 100K, 100K. You gotta think about the drawdown. The drawdown on certain accounts only like 2,000. You could get like a 300K account and they only give like 6K drawdown. From your point of view, which firm's the best? I think I'm gonna have to put a Tradeify for all new and experienced traders. Tradeify is probably there. I would say Take Profit. I honestly would say Take Profit Trader, but they need to fix their support. I don't know why it takes them like a whole week or more to really get something done. And they just dropped a banger deal, which is great. But if you have any problems, the issue is they might take you like a whole week for you to get a good response. I don't really like that, but like as a firm, they're really good. They're top notch, especially with this deal too. Funded Next is a great, is a great firm. I think a lot of the changes I kind of helped them on, like the micro scalping. Right now, micro scalping is like not even like you just accidentally go in and out. It's more about if majority of your trade, I think 40% of your trade count as 5 ticks or under, then it'll be micro scalping. So like it's pretty clear cut now. TPT is always fast for you. I don't know what privilege you got, but for me, even for me, like it takes like 3-4 days for me to get a response. I don't know. For one sim account, which firm has the most uncapped payouts currently? It's going to be Apex because guess what? Apex doesn't have a cap at all. Apex is the only firm without a cap. If you make $1 million on one account, they are supposed to pay you. Whether they pay you is a different story, but like on paper, that's the only firm that has that. Anyways, with the 5-minute inversion, I'm gonna be looking for NQ shorts most likely here. ES is just trying to hold this up right now, so I'm not even too confident in the direction play right now. But we'll have to see what we can get here. I just create an account with Smart Prop Firm. Now only need to use Smart through your affiliation link. You basically purchase through the website. So like if you click on the icon of the firm, it'll have the link attached to it, as well as use code SMART at checkout. That will ensure you'll get all the benefits. The benefits right now is cash back. You get 5% back. Basically, just think of it like another 5% on top of whatever discount it has. So if a firm has like 40% off, it'll be like very close to 45. It's not going to be exact. The number is going to be probably 44 after the math is done. So it's an extra discount, and then the payout protection. If you have issues, we'll handle it. We have a team kind of mediating them. If it all fails, we will reimburse the fees. And the last thing we have right now is every verified purchase, we're gonna enter in a raffle, which I think a lot of you guys in the chat too is gonna be saying that you guys are gonna win because this could be over 50 accounts. So not everyone, of course, but there's gonna be a lot of you guys. And I think we're doing 29 take profit traders. Look at this. This is what I acquired. 20 50Ks, 9 150Ks. Take profit, because take profit right now is the best seller. 40% off is huge. So yeah, I raised the stakes. It's more than 50 counts. 29 alone for take profit. We're gonna probably do like 20 Tradeify, 10 20 Lucid, and another 10 on iPhone. It's gonna be like basically 60 plus counts. And we're gonna do it probably one a day, or not one a day, like 10 a day after July 4th. So it'd be like 10 July 4th, 10 July 5th, 6, 7, 8 until like we're out of it. But I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of guys who can like post in Discord saying, "Oh, I won the account," and show the screenshot. I hope like 30, 40 guys posted. You buy on the firm website, just click our link so it tracks it and then use our code. That's all. 2 things. It's very simple. After that, you submit the order details. We're trying to do autosync more. We're trying to work on every firm with it. After that, autosync we have it for 4 firms now. After that, it's gonna be so seamless. You're gonna just basically put your email in and then no order submission. You just automatically get rewarded. I think that's the route I want to go in the next like 2-3 months. Try to get every firm on board. Anyways, that's part of the giveaways here. We're still looking for a trade. ES is holding really well. I'm like, I can't see short happening, but like at the same time, like I think it's like goofy. It's like a difficult area. It looks pretty short bias NQ though. I just don't know when yet. I need to see a setup with it. So most likely in the 1 minute if we get it. There are firms that set restrictions for some countries. This is bad. Trading should be from everywhere. Not necessarily, because some countries, let's say if you want to get moved to live, some countries you're not allowed to move or to trade live. So like I don't know, like certain country, but if let's say it's like I don't know, like Canada, like if the firm can't put you live in Canada for whatever reason, whatever regulation they have, then you know they're gonna have to ban that country. And that's something that the prop firm can't control. Like if it's a country, you gotta take that up to your country if it's banned. ES is working on hourly inversion. Yes, it is right here. Or like besides the hourly inversion, we're just gonna be targeting what do you call it? 40 or not 62.70. Yeah, that's the one. This is pretty much all-time high right now for ES. And I'm gonna drag this over. And here it is. How much you pay in taxes on prop firms, dude? It's outrageous, man. I don't want to say last year. Last year is going to be like, or last year I paid like a few $100,000. I'm not going to get the exact number. Just think of a few hundred. This year is going to be probably double that because I'm scaling up in prop firms, right? Like so far, like we're exactly halfway through the year right now, and I'm up like 650, I think, in prop payouts. Only prop payouts, not affiliates, not everything, just solely prop payouts. And you talk about expenses, payouts are like expenses is probably like 60,000, like 10%, let's say. I think 10% is a good figure, probably less than that. But so like when you think about it, you have to pay like, if it's like 650,000 in payouts and a tenth of that is in expenses, you still have 600,000 left over to pay. And I don't really have any, like I can write as much expenses as I can, but like there's only so much you could do. Really, that's why I really plan on trying to move to Puerto Rico, because maybe next year it'll be even greater. Like I'm gonna scale up even more, or I want to make more money in my trading accounts, and there's 0% capital gains there. So like, based on the trajectory, like even like how much I'm paying taxes is basically doubling every year. And if I'm doing something big this year, next year might even be bigger. So that's why I got to think about. Some people don't like that thinking or like that kind of that direction. Like they want to just pay your taxes, but dude, I don't even go outside like that. I don't even use community. Why do I gotta pay 30% of what I make? Anyways, that's like something that I'm thinking about. It's not gonna be set in stone yet. Probably maybe a year or 2 years. I want to be in Puerto Rico grinding, basically double, tripling my wealth just by grinding. Prop payouts aren't capital gains. It's 0% capital gains. So like trading, like just regular trading, and 4% I think is what I had a lot of info on. 4% on everything else. So prop payouts are not capital gains, but it's independent contractor 1099. That should be 4% versus 30+% in the U.S. Since I'm such a high income earner. So like if you think about it, like I don't know, you basically reduce your taxes by like 90% if you move to a different area. Will you be trading props for the rest of your life? No, I'm likely gonna be trading a lot more of my cash, especially now. Like if you see my cash count, it's been growing pretty aggressively. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look for more info on it though, because that's what I heard. That's what I heard from everyone. That you can pay. You could save a lot more money. Would you guys do that? Like, don't even put yourself in a situation like if you could basically reduce your tax bill by 90, let's say like 90%, let's say 90% flat to live in Puerto Rico versus where you're living right now. Would you do it? And put yourself in the situation like where you're making like, let's say, I don't know, where you have to pay like 500K in taxes. And if you move to Puerto Rico, you only pay 50K in taxes. Would you take that offer? That's kind of like what I'm getting at. And the only direction is Puerto Rico. We're not talking about Dubai or anything else. If I had no kids, yeah, I think that's also very important. If you had like nothing here, but you can fly back, like especially in Florida, you can just basically go back and forth pretty easy, like a flight. There's some people trying to talk to me out of it, they're like, dude, just pay your taxes, man. Like you should just pay your taxes. Like I'm like, bro, why would I want to? Like, I don't know. I'll do a lot more traveling though. That's one thing. Just give your money to the government. Why not? That's the gist of it. It's not a very safe place to live. I don't think I'll be doing too much there. Like I'll just be grinding, trading. Like it's just think of it like a trading arc. Live there for 2 years, build up as much wealth as possible, to save as much money as possible, and then you can go wherever you want. I don't know. That's kind of something I'm considering, which I'm leaning more and more as long as I continue to do well for myself, I guess. The part of PR Brian will be safe part. We're gonna try to be in the safe part area. Oh, I cannot speak Spanish. Dude, this isn't. What do you guys think? Is this bullish or bearish here? I want to say bearish at one point, but like I'm looking at it like this. I want ES to take all time high, and I'm more likely to wait for this to flip. To be honest, you think PR is gonna be upgrade? I don't think it's gonna be upgrade anywhere. The only upgrade would be the savings. That would be like a 90% upgrade. What's your advice to a person who's at break even and take account to 52,700 5 times you've blown it? Your goal shouldn't be 50, like the bare minimum to get a payout, because if you get the payout there, you just blow the account. Your goal should be just to accumulate the account higher and higher. So instead of just making 2K on it, you try to make like 5, 10K, just slowly building up. I think that's more important than anything. What am I looking at? Most likely this 15-minute flip, right? I heard Dubai didn't have that tax benefits similar to Puerto Rico though. So, I mean, that would be a decent area, but I have no idea how that works. I'm gonna put an alert for those who are on Discord. I'm basically looking at this move here. Thailand, 0 taxes too. Pumping. Outside of PR, I think no matter where you move, if you're a U.S. citizen, you have to pay tax in the U.S. I think that's what I heard too. So like that's basically why Puerto Rico is the only safe haven for taxes, which I'm willing to try. You know, I don't know. I'm fine with trying to grind out for like a while. You know, I think that'll be good for me. Like I've grinded other areas, but like I don't know. Getting a house in Puerto Rico is no brainer. I'm likely gonna get an apartment. I'm not gonna get a house because I feel like for me that'd be more temporary. Houses are cheap in Puerto Rico. Houses are not cheap. Someone said houses are cheap. The other one said houses are not cheap. I think they're kind of expensive though, just because it's that area itself. Unless you want to live in like the boonies. I've taken a look. Dude, freaking gay as hell, bro. Bunox, I kind of came back from my vacation. I didn't see this at first, but I saw Bunox denied my payout for flipping. I did not flip. They're bullshitting about this. I'm talking to the tickets right now. Flipping. Yeah, I trade 10 more trading days. And the way I've traded is like basically just make $200 per day. They're considering that as flipping. Even though that's like majority of my... That's so... Yay. That's why I'm not part of this. Firm like that. Like Apex doesn't even do that. Did we flip the 15 yet? I've seen that happen on Twitter too with more people. They just denying payouts for flipping. Or they're claiming to be flipping, which they didn't do in the past, but now they're doing it just only because maybe they're more in trouble. Have you ever had submitted videos with Apex? I did last year, where they made you take like recordings and like of your hands and your desk and your computer. Flipping is basically like they think like, oh, you're sizing down, you're making like quick buck and just log in a trade. I wasn't doing that. Every single trade is from my live stream. It's like basically 10 to 15 points on one contract for these accounts, and I literally have a 23% consistency rule with them right now, and they're saying that I'm flipping when all they need is 40%. So that doesn't make sense to me. They're saying like I bought and sell quickly, but I didn't do that. Like if you look at the duration of time, it's like 5 minutes of a trade. You're making $200 every single day for the last 10 days. How's that flipping? This is for only Bunox, by the way. Bunox is a trash firm already. They can't even compare to Apex, to be honest. Just because the pricing, like the pricing, you have to pay like a huge activation fee for only the 50K account. If you go anything beyond that, it's like $300, $250. Are you saying stay away from Bunox? I only use it just to scale. That's why I'm not partnered with Bunox itself. I like to trade multiple firms. Bunox is one of them, but there's a reason why I didn't promote them, even though I have a code with them, everything like that. It's because I don't really like them. It's like the easiest way to say it is like it's an inferior version of Apex, no matter how you look at it. And I feel like this past like 5-10 days, more people have been getting denied for flipping, including me, which is not the reason why I don't like them. Like there's also other reasons too, where I talked about in the past. But yep. There's plenty of other firms to trade with right now. Plenty of other firms. Dude, this is like I'm getting impatient in a way, but I shouldn't be impatient while trading. So we gotta dial back. This is like, what is happening here? One minute breaker valid. I typically don't like this breaker, especially when we took a strong high already. I'll probably wait for more data to really play this. But yesterday, yesterday we had plenty of setups. We took 3 trades. 2 of them are positive, 1 was red, and they're all kind of the same setup. So I'm kind of waiting to see if that happens again. How long does it take prop trade to sell for? I'm probably gonna be like the week of 4th of July. So after the week, it's gonna be over. That's my bet on it. Bought a TBT account with your code today, up 500. That's you guys don't know, but there's a blessing with the code SMART. You just get more likely to get to pass account and to get a payout. That's what I've heard. Yeah, let me see. Okay, this is like the area where I kind of consider no trading. But where I would find a more of an ambitious setup, if we get a closure here on the next 15 minute to confirm this inversion, we'll also create a 15-minute gap here. That'll be a BPR. The next time it retraces, I'm going to be watching very carefully for this hold for higher. ES hourly officially inverted. Yeah, I think this makes it very clear that we're going to go for the all-time high ES here. How many prop accounts total do you have now? Probably like 40, 50, I don't know. Yeah, feel free to ask me a question about prop firms or anything like that. I think right now it's been pretty just waiting here. TBT or TradeFi 25K account. I think that is like very preference based. I would probably encourage TradeFi though, just because they have better support right now. That's like literally the only deciding factor for me. No trades yet so far. One of the rare times where we don't get any trades yet halfway through the stream. How do you go about trailing drawdown? That's like one of the most popular questions. I think for me, the key to win against trailing drawdown is to do risk management. What that means is how much are you risking per trade? If you have 5K of trailing drawdown and you split them up to $500 per trade maximum loss, you basically have 10 trades. If it trails against you, you won't have 10. It would be like 8 or 7 or 9. So at that point, it's still very slowly building up. But if you try to risk like 2,000, 3,000 per trade and then it trails against you, that's like more than half the drawdown. So that's the misconception. You got to really size down when it's trailing drawdown and then focus on maximum risk. And of course, like you can also hold for target as long as you're sizing much lower. Was the first prop that you got payout from is ETF. I keep on saying that ETF was like my favorite firm. Is not anymore. I think they're trying to revamp it. I'm not gonna say good things about it until I see it. But they have a history, or like, you know, a lot of you guys also have history with ETF where they've been like changing rules, denying payouts, they even try to like ban a lot of people for using a VPN when most people didn't even use a VPN. Then they got backlash and they reverted it. Just like a few things. It's barely not moving. You started with ETF and not Apex. 3 years ago, ETF was I feel like as popular as Apex. So we're talking about 3 years ago when the only firms available that's like popular was TopStep, Apex, and ETF. Those are the big three in the term. There was no other future firm that was like competing. TradeFi wasn't a thing. MyFooted Future wasn't a thing. Take Profit was there, but Take Profit was like so low key at the time. So there's Apex, ETF, and TopStep. I don't know if you guys were there 3 years ago, but that was the firm back then. And yeah. Mama FX is starting futures. Is he starting a future prop firm? Please, no more influencer creating future firms. That's like shady. Yeah, any clarification on the funded next max job? I'm gonna ask. I'm waiting to hear back. Lilo and 1UP were up there too. They were not up there. I feel like they were a firm option, but like if you were in the prop community, they were like nowhere close. Would you say ETF's still good? That's the thing. Like, they're trying to revamp. I think they're bad, but they're trying to make right. So until I see like months of good, then that's where like I will be like, okay, maybe we'll give them a pass. Maybe we'll partner with them. Like, I would need to see a lot from them though, just because my view on them is like so bad. That's a good question, guys. Who has the best deals right now? What is the top 3 best deals right now for prop firms? Let's just base off what we have partnered right now. Top 3 best for deals right now. I'm probably to put take profit as 1. 40% off, no activation fee is huge. This is probably definitely 1. Tradify at 50% off first purchase. That's like only the first purchase. So the 35% off is a kind of good deal, but not the greatest. So these 50% off here, first time purchase, those are also top. But only for the first purchase. After that, it's kind of neutral. Alpha 30% off is decent too. Lucid 40% off is decent. Yeah, it's probably gonna be take profit number 1 for most of it. FundNext is also a great deal because they used to do 5% off, now it's 30. So I'm pretty sure you can get a 50K account for $177, and it's very easy to pass. There's no activation fee. So this is probably like number 2 for me, just because it's 30% off. Their launch sale was 25, by the way. So this is even better than their launch. Not as good as the other sale though. Oh, Trade Day at 40% off, no activation fee is also very good. I think they basically try to copy exactly Take Profit Trader style. Tick. 50% off Tick is great, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the firm. They need to do better with the firm. The support, how they do payouts, just the speed of everything. Some people have been waiting like a long time for live as well, compared to other firms where they move much quicker. So I'm gonna put my bet TPT, Trade Day, and FundNext top 3 deals, and then Tradify, My Fund Features, top deals only on first purchase because it's 50% off. That's only why. After the first purchase is not like the top deal anymore. That's like my mine here. TPT, Trade Day, FundNext, 40%, 30%, no activation fee for any of them, and Tradify My Fund Features for top deal for the first purchase. Someone asked why Apex 80% off is not a great deal. It's a good deal, but like, if I think that's when you're asking that, you probably don't you're not really trading Apex like that, because the great deal would be 90% in lower activation fee. 80% is like standard. Like you get 80% like every month basically. So you're like looking at it, it's like 80% off. That looks killer, but like they do that as a standard. Brian's down 20K today. Holy crap. How you see my screen? Shit. I haven't been taking trade. I'm actually up right now. I was trading the group chat with Desi and stuff. But not on my prop firm, just my live count. But yeah, this is the time to get prop deals though. Like if I didn't have any accounts, this is the day where I load up everything. Especially Take Profit Trader. Load up everything. We got Pickle in the building. Dude, he's asking we're cooking. This is like just dog shit right now for me. I haven't taken anything. I'm waiting. Do you get 50% off straight funded? Yeah, that's also an option. I would use that for the straight funded. And pro tip too, guys. The best tip I would give you for Take Profit Trader, you can get reserves where they don't renew. So right now, 40% off. Let's say, you know, you have 5 accounts max, right? Let's say you buy 20. You pass them all 20. 5 of them will get funded. The other 15 will get in the reserves. You don't pay any monthly subscription on them. You'll be set for like months. Golden. That's really golden. That's like a pro tip for my prop traders out there. PW and Brett has fallen out. I think it's just kind of stupid. It's more like, it's more of an ego thing for me. But I think Brett's doing the right move where he just doesn't really entertain it. He just, I don't think he even said a word. He's just like, you got cut, that's it. Can you repeat that? So for Take Profit Traders, you can get reserves for past evals. If you like pass 20 accounts, you get 5 funded, right? The other 15 puts in a vault where you can use anytime you want, whenever you need it. And it won't renew like Apex would. Yeah, and also TPT only lets you activate 10 pro accounts per month. So it'll still be in the reserves, but like if you already maxed it out, you just gotta wait for next month, you know? I think W move for Patrick for like, you know, standing 10 toes down, but I think it's a dumb move for him to not recommend Tradeify for a dispute, because at the end of the day, like, why would you not recommend a firm for the association? Like, you know, associations like matters, but like what does matter more is if they're paying out, they have good support. Everything else, he basically said, oh, we don't recommend Tradeify anymore because, you know, we have a dispute with the CEO. I think that's like a dumb move. Like, to say you end a partnership, they're still a great firm, but you have different beliefs. Do you have account in reserve for Tradeify? Pay no subscription? I think no. Tradeify gets to pay for it still. PW said they associate and promote a scammer, not because of dispute. That's a dispute though. Like one person viewing a scammer, the other person doesn't. But regardless of anything, don't tell your viewers to not trade with Tradeify for anything other than, like, you know, prop payouts and just everything related to that, not just like social media beef. Okay, so we didn't get a closure here. I was really anticipating if we get a closure outside of it, we could use this as a BPR here and then maybe play something, but Jay Dunn is not a scammer. He's an idiot for partnering with Danny, but I don't think he scams. I think that's like the right case too. I think that's the right analysis or conclusion. Like, he partnered with a scammer, Danny, and he left before he left as soon as he can. And you know, that's just bad partners. Oh no, I agree with I think what Patrick does is good, but what's not good is just not like saying like, yo, this is not a good firm anymore. I think that's what I saw. He said like he don't recommend the firm anymore because of this. When for me, as all prop traders, we're trading a firm. We don't trade because of social media. We trade only if they are paying out, if they have good support, if it's a good model, everything like that. So it's the same thing. Like, let's say Top Step, you know, I will still like Top Step no matter if they have beef with Patrick. I think that's my opinion on it. Patrick took 100K a month for that. That's a lot of balls. 100K for him is nothing though. That's like still like not even the top for him. It's like kind of planned because he already signed a big deal with Funding Ticks, a huge deal, which is probably like 5 times more, three to 5 times more than his current deal with Tradify. That's the difference. Can you go over how a monthly fee works for TPT? So how it works is if you have 5 active accounts and you have past accounts for your other evals, you don't pay any fees. It just comes to the vault. This is different for every firm. For TPT, for TopStep, for Bunox, it's like that where you just put in a reserve basically. Very nice. ETF is good for them. I'm not gonna recommend them until I see something. That's how I'm gonna run it. Thoughts on shorts? I would like short if we inverse this. I'm like really waiting for something to happen right now. It's like not much really happening, which yeah. Blue Guardian. What do you guys think about Blue Guardian? They kind of asked me for a partnership, but I don't know much about them other than they're like a tiny firm for Forex. But I always ask for feedback from people, and people will have like, it's like so mixed, leaning negative. It's like, why is it already so negative already? Wait, what's this wick here? Did we just wick down here? What the hell? They are good in Forex. uh, 15-minute flip. I'll play downside. If not, no trade for B. I'm basically waiting for this 15-minute close above or 15-minute candle close below. Just one of them. Take profit or fund it next. Any view, which one should you go for? I would say fund it next, just unless you're trying to scale up. If you're trying to scale up, I think take profit is good, but end of day trailing is very difficult for people. So I would probably say fund it next for most traders, especially the newbies. Because if I pull up for you guys right now, fund it next current deal, it's very easy to pass. I think that's where people don't really look at, which, you know, very important. Why, if a firm is hard to pass, they're gonna be less expensive. But this is the plan here. 50K for funding next at 30% off. I think it becomes like 175. Is that the math? Well, let's wait for the 15-minute candle to close though. But 249 at 85% off. I'm tripping here. Wait, what? Did I put 30%? I remember CO and I'm shoot 249. Oh, it's 0.7. Okay, yeah, 174. Right? No activation fee, so you can compare that to whatever plan you want. But here's the thing: the profit target is 2,500. The drawdown is 2,500. There's no other firm that does that. Most of the time, the profit target is 3,000. Drawdown is 2,000. So it's like 1 to 1.5. This is 1 to 1 exactly. So it's very easy to pass this. That's why I really think it's good for beginners. You can't really compare that with like other firms, like even like the MyFund Futures growth. I'm pretty sure if I'm right on that. Let me see the starter plan here. It's 2.5k drawdown, 3k profit target. So like you still have more to work with, and it's also uncapped payouts if that matters. The starter you can only make like $1,200. Fund it next, you can make, I don't know, however you want. You can make 30,000 and withdraw it. That's what matters. We got Lanto in the building. Big boy Lanto. I heard Lanto said we're gonna go on vacation. He's gonna pay for everything for me. So, chat, where should Lanto take me? He's gonna take me out. I got a screenshot of him saying that to me. He said, I have to do something before I get that reward. And it's not something that many people can do. Let's put it that way. I think I'm one of the few that can do it for him. Okay, 15-minute flip. I think we could play through downside. See, you guys are thinking about something disgusting. We're literally talking about like a favor. $101 risk reward for beginners. Funded next is $2,500 profit target, $2,500 drawdown. Very easy to pass. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here. I think we play for the downside, honestly, now. I'm looking at this. Like, we have a big move here. We're starting to flip back down. The 15-minute here. Also, we feel this imbalance. And we're likely going to get this 15-minute flip at 2:30. That'd be the only shot we can get a short. And we're going to try to see what we can do here. I think that'll be the move for me. You guys like shorts right now or no? Short, bullish or bearish here? Bullish. Damn, you guys are bullish right now already. Bearish. Bearish is not that good right now. If 50-50 is like saying up and down, price action not as good as you want it to be. I think we do have a lot to go down though. If we get a nice closure, we'll likely form this breaker here, and then we can really push down like that. That was a vacation. It was great. We'll refresh. We do have a short week this time, so we're gonna try to recalibrate, and then by next week we're gonna be locked in again, making that big money moves. That's the game plan. I feel like this is gonna move lower, guys. I'm just waiting for that closure now. If we get the closure, but we'll have a few minutes here. Nothing yet. How many likes we got? We're gonna do the same equivalent likes. Let's say like every 150 likes, we'll do a giveaway. So we had like 600 likes, we'll do four giveaways. I think the 50-minute flip is about a turd here. Then we'll be able to be more bearish. So like I was looking for this here, we didn't get that closure, so we're most likely gonna look for something like this now. And yeah, we don't even have a wick here, which is a good target. 701s it looks like. What to play shorts here. Saw someone repping trading merch the other day. Want to slap him? What kind of trading merch is there? Yo, should we start up trading merch? Brian, stop trading merch. Boom. Gonna sell out. Put my face on there. This is barely moving, but we have. We'll likely get this closure here now. I think I like this more now. This is what I'm going for now. I think what we can see happen is something like this. Even better if we get closure above and then invalidate this breaker here. That'll probably push me to be very aggressive shorts. So that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. Let's see if we get something. The short is most likely going to be on NQ no matter the divergence, because NQ is just significantly weaker than ES for the most part of the day. And I think that really matters for me. Okay, so I'm looking at potential shorts here basically now. I'm gonna look for this flip here. See, we got this closure. So I'm gonna just mark this out as a breaker here. If this breaker invalidates, it's gonna give me much more conviction to play the downside. I'm not gonna take it yet, just because we have the 15-minute version, but we've been bullish on most time frames. But the moment it starts flipping down here, where I think it should hold, as long as the 15-minute inversion holds as well, we'll have double confluence for lower. So that's kind of what my stance is right now. I'm not gonna short this here yet. It's very important to actually wait for the flip, just in case, to protect yourself. This is kind of what I'm marking. Watching for low time frame flip for entry as long as the 15-minute bearish inversion, which this here holds, and we get a low time frame flip, I'm going to be game for lower. If not, we're not going to take it. But for now, it's holding really well here. So I don't see any reason to jump in shorts just yet. What are these purple crowns? I have no idea. Does anyone know? Engagement leaders? Shit. Can we reward those engagement leaders? This 15-minute flips back up. This is like a no-go. But why? Like, what's a great bear signature? We fill this whole back thing back up. We wake up, close back in, and then start flipping low time frame. That would be such a phenomenal signature for lower price action. And I'll be more convicted. I'll likely put my stop on whatever short I have on that wick high, which I don't think will even go back up. So that's what I'm looking at. I could even look at a preemptive jab earlier too. I'm not against that. What do you guys think about trying to take one of these trades already? Could be off the 1 minute here. I'm not too I'm kind of game with that, to be honest too. We can try it. We could definitely try it, especially if this completely decimates too. Let's see, 1 minute closure, inversion here. So we got confirmation here now. Whether we do get a retap back in, I'm gonna make sure we don't get a move back above 746 and move lower, or we go through this breaker, which I'll go for a lower entry model. Kind of two things I have in my mind there. So if you guys want this short here, we try to make it like a tight stop, but you're letting this run if it does go to the direction you want. I want to really see if we can get this. This breaker's still holding it here. So that's the one concern I have right now. And if we can just get through it, I'll be able to short much lower. Use breaker for long. I'm not really long biased right now. The 15-minute is starting to show like that bearish signature that I'm looking for too. Wick up, close lower. Beautiful bearish signature. So you just want to basically get in somewhere, most likely off this version here. Retrace was like a BPR now. And if you can get a more follow through here, you just keep on adding to it. So you guys are saying longs. I think if you guys like longs, feel free to. I'm kind of looking for that short though. Oh, what? Real-time data? I just put a limit order in. It didn't work. What the heck? Which one do I need real-time data for? Oh, it's freaking Take Profit Trader, bro. I'm pretty sure it's Take Profit Trader. Dude, I'm gonna wait so long for them to fix that. They take ages to fix that. It's kind of crazy. Okay, yeah, I think we're game for lower prices too. If you guys got a starter in on this inversion here, looking good. I think I'm gonna try to get more, get ads here. Get entry model. So I'm gonna invalidate this. I think we play for lower now. Those who bought that long is not getting it just because it's a dumb long, I feel like. I'm gonna hammer it down now. I didn't tag a good entry there. How many guys are in shorts already? I think we're framing this up. So back in the 15-minute, like this is such a good signature here. If we can close back down, well, I think we flip this whole candle negative. And we're paying attention, trying to look for shorts. If you're looking at the 15-minute setup, this is kind of like the theme right now. This is probably a decent stop already. 15-minute, and you're going for this as a first TP bare minimum. So this is what I'm looking at right now. And we'll also look for ads here too. Kind of very similar to the setup we took yesterday. I think this plays out. I want to take a piss after this trade. 1 minute inversion here. That tip of that 15-minute gap. I think we're going to try to slide this down. I'm going to keep the stop kind of above the 15-minute area. Hard stop above these wicks here. But we're definitely looking for that play for short. If you guys didn't get here, we're going to play for something down here now. Oh, it looks something like this. First TP down here. That's the game plan right now. I'm watching the 15-minute very carefully on this trade. Oh, shit. That should be the start of it. There we go. $15-minute play here. 1 minute inversion tap in. Same thing as a 15-minute. I'm not even really looking at the 1 minute like that, but it's just more 15-minute play. It's coming back out. This is probably give another tap in. Let's see. I'll see how this holds here. I'm in the trade at 30s right now. Low 30s. I'm gonna try to kill the trade if we get. I think I'm trying to make a soft spot here. Like, I don't want price action to be above 745s. That'll be like above 740 in general, but like anything above 743s, I don't really like it. So I have one in right now. We're gonna just see how this plays out. If you want to do a hard stop, just put hard stop. What the flipping hell is doing it again? Which one needs market data? I thought I closed it out. One of these accounts needs market data. I don't know. Oh, is it Tick Trader account? Hang on, let me fix this. I can't trade right now. Well, we're in the short, by the way. If you guys want to join me, if not, it's like I'm trying to let this play. Oh, it is Tick Trade. Okay, it was not take profit. That's dumb. All right, I fixed it. We should be good now. This is the game plan right now, basically. I don't necessarily need to put it too far. It's probably above this wick. I don't really need to see price move more than 740s. But I want to see if we can play under 700. That's the game plan right now. Still sitting at near the entry here right now. Have the hard stop set just in case. The hard stop is basically 15 points off this trade right now. We'll get some acceleration if we can get this to move lower. It's holding, it's holding. This would have been very good if we got that inversion. I think we'll start accelerating, but we didn't get that, so I'm at 31.75, stop at this high. This is what I have right now. That'd be like a 14.75 stop, which I would likely close earlier if we get a closure above 740. That's the game plan for me. I've kind of said it multiple times. I'm going to follow through the plan here. So hard stop basically here at that previous high. If we get closure above 740, I'm likely going to close that trade out. We'll see real time though. If you want ads, I would wait for ads. If we get this inversion here, then you can start adding more, be more aggressive. It's always up to you if you want to take this trade at all, if you want to hold through it, if you want to kill the trade, you want to take TP. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. And you got to make your own decisions. It's holding pretty good again. We might even get a tap in more in this BPR here, but I don't want to see it close above. That's the thing. I should have already saw this turn back down, but it hasn't yet. This should be the one here. It's going to be disappointed if it's not. Yeah, there's the 1 minute BPR here too, guys. This held here again. I don't even like this trade the way it's moving right now. I'm gonna probably close this out. I'm gonna re-enter. I think I'm gonna re-enter. That one I wanted to wait for. I'm gonna let this either get a higher cost basis or let this run back up and then come back down. I still like the trade overall, but I'm thinking we can get one more pump first now because it's holding so good. If not, I'm likely gonna re-tap back in on this inversion here. And it's a no-go above 740s. I think that's pretty clear to me. So I have nothing in again. I'm going to wait to see if this comes back up. then flip again. It's actually turning here. I'm gonna look for this entry again. Most likely we inverse this. I just don't want to hold through stagnation. I want to hold through continuation, like delivery. Let's see if this is the right move or not. If this wicks up, wicks down, close back above, that's just gonna be more consolidation. Show me something. Okay, I think we add back in then. It'd be the same entry. I'm gonna take a piss real quick. I'll be right back, but we're back in this entry. This trade feels like it's gonna take a while, so I'll be right back in a minute. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. Back like we didn't leave yet. Ooh. Okay. So still haven't sold off yet. I think this inversion is what I'm looking for. 15-minute again. 15-minute wick above, close back below. Very bearish signature. With this confirmation here, we look for that re-entry. As long as we don't get a move above 740, I think we're good. Wash your hands. I tried to do quick. I did like a little quick rinse. But I still like the short. I still want to see this play down if we can here. There's like a lot of back and forth right now. Yeah, this is a low right now. The TP is going to be down here. Bare minimum, I think we're going to look for like 701. Main target. Quick little rinse, you know. It's coming back up. Same entry, same stop. I'm going to put a hard stop above 746. Closure above 740. I'm going to kill the trade. Exact same thing. Nothing different. I think we're trying to buy by this 15-minute setup here. I mean, we got one decent drop, but I'm looking for more aggressiveness. Came straight back up again. That's a, if we blow through this low, you can do break even. I think I canceled this. Okay, this is where it is. I'll likely move it break even and let it run, just so I can manage the risk. It's just really back and forth. Ideally, want to let this play through a 701, but half of me is saying like if we take out this low with the way that it's been moving kind of like all throughout the session, we're just going back and forth and like kind of snipe this low here, it'll be very easy for it to just come back up to take a big break even, which sucks. So I want to look for some more follow through here. It's not even that much of a point base, right? Like 10 points if we take out this low. That's not much at all. Our risk is like already 10 points, so we definitely want more. See some follow through here. still just sitting in the same area. Can we get follow through or not? Like, I might regret not putting break even yet, but protocol might be telling me to. But I want to give it some time so I can cook up a little bit more, you know? Because you could ruin a potential good setup just because you put too tight of a risk. Coming straight back up. We might even get break even here. I didn't put break even on yet, but yeah, it might be the case. We kind of tag these lows, a turtle low here, but I want more aggressive delivery. We just haven't got that yet. Gotta put some trust in this. Newest rule on Take Profit Pro Plus, basically the Live Pro Plus is end of day drawdown instead of intraday, which is what it's having for current funded. So eval is end of day, funded is trailing, intraday trailing, and then live is end of day. So most of you guys would probably experience the trailing still, unless you're a live trader, which it's more of a benefit for live, which, yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Baby, come down. Go, baby, go down, come down. I'm repeating what someone's saying in the chat. Hopefully it's helping. And it's straight back up, honestly. What the heck is this? Back and forth, man. No delivery. Asia tonight. I want to consider Asia if it's good delivery, good price action. I've been looking at it. I tried to do it yesterday, but I don't know if I was finding anything. We'll probably do Asia tonight in Discord. $730 still in play right now. $730 short, low $730s. We're trying to target 700 flat and go through it. I think if we get a nice closure through this internal low, break even would be more ideal. But for now, I feel like it's way too tight. Unless you just want to take 10 points, go ahead. This is dirt slow here. Overall price action is bullish. I mean, you could say overall, but I don't really care about overall. You're talking about like 4 hour, daily, weekly. What I care about is the 15-minute and the 1 minute. Both are showing for lower prices action right now. The 15 minutes is clearly bearish, I think, in my opinion. Maybe not for yours. The 1 minute is also clearly bearish. So until we see like bullish price action here, I'm not going to be looking for the retrospect of longs. And this is where we could do break even here. And we're up 15 points. Again, a lot of people are very bearish or bullish. I think we're going to slap this break even now and to see if we can get that 700 push here. I'll try to trail this after we take the next low. And pretty much going to be a fair game. That's how we do it. The one thing I always talk about too is like, you don't trade based off of feelings, you trade off of pure price action. So you could have like, oh, it's feeling really bullish, it's all-time high, all this bullish sentiment. That doesn't matter. You got to really focus, lock on the price action. That's what matters here. And do I trail this tightly? I'm gonna slam these lows too. gonna get a good win, I think, here. And if you're not in the Discord, guess what? Or if you're not on the YouTube, I posted the whole trade idea on Discord. If you look at Brian Alerts here, you see every single trade idea here. Where we first started the short, where we made the idea of it, if we get the breaker close. I want to try to do that more. I think a lot of you guys request for that. I have been kind of neglecting on it because I've been forgetting, but you know, that's gonna be the focus too. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. Feel free to take profits if you always want. 20 points. Our risk was like about 14. 10 points if we got closure. So it's pretty tightly risked. We're like 2R right now, essentially, from the 10-point soft stop mark. I want to see if we can take it slow, though. Should be able to take this slow out. I'm just going to TP on half my apex. I'm going to hold on the one of them. Or the other half. So we're going to hold through this one here. We're at $400. Going to trail this a little bit tighter now. I'm going to put this at 713. Just because something I talk about is negative risk reward. What does that mean? If your target is 701 here, let's say, price tag is 706, you don't put break even. Break even is 25 points away. You lose 25 points to make 5 points. That's negative. I'm going to keep on trailing this as this goes. I could even do this trail. This could probably be very tight. But it makes sense to me because now I'm going for 7 points rather than losing 4 points now. So I like to have that mindset as I trade. Because if you do break even right now from 730s, you're like so close to your target. You're like 5 points away. If it comes back up to break even, you lose 25 points. That's not good for me. That's not good for my mental either. What's good for me is like having positive trailing risk reward, which is what it is. I teach this for my Discord for Asia for the most part. It's been pretty good. Gotta just trail this probably one more shot here. There we go. And whatever clicks, I'm gonna close it. Oh wait, this already took the sell side. Did it? 701. Oh my goodness! I just should have just waited like 2 more seconds. It's fine. 30 points is still very good for me. That's like $600, bro. Jesus, look at that, chat. Brother, what? What the hell? This is Desi and Brian Discord, by the way. Like, this is only for if you're not on the live stream, you can. What the hell? Let's go. That's what we're gonna try to focus on. I have another monitor, basically just to type out the alerts. I just need to get used to doing that. Press 1 if you took that trade, guys. Come on. That is a free, easy money shot. $1,200 in the chat for my last runner there. Pretty easy money. Oh, dude, if I trail this, like, how do I know that we're not just gonna just dump like 30 points in one candle? Like, I just don't know that because we consolidate so much. I'm like, I'm gonna take the first TP. First one I got, basically, look at that. Boom. Pretty good. Yeah, Top Step also. Top Step's good right now. Damn, lots of accounts made money there. That's like freaking 20K right there. Guys, chat, how many points did you make there? I made a total of 30 points. How many did you guys make? This trade ran basically, if I could click this, 72 points at the peak right now. And this has been like a 10-minute trade, 3 p.m. too. You got 65 points, 60 points. You guys are holding much better than me. Bangers up. Bangers up. That's what we're talking about. And this is, keep in mind, this trade, everyone was against me. Like, I think like half of you guys were against me. Half of you guys said, this is long. This is long. If you long this, you're going to get hurt because this was a short. And that's why I keep on saying, like, you guys try to not put your feelings into your trades. Try to only focus on the trade itself. The 15-minute was very telling. And I teach this whole model on my videos. How to use time frame alignment. How to use draw liquidity. I don't know if this was the right draw here. I think this is the first good TP draw. After that, of course, 666 here basically is the next real liquidity target here. That's that next internal low. So if I had 2 contracts on this trade, I would have most likely took the last one here for a basically total of what's that, like 63 points. Trump said, I doubt we'll have a deal with Japan. Oh my goodness. Trump supporting us this time. Time frame alignment gives me so much confidence. That's what it should give you. It should give you more clarity than anything. I feel like we're gonna get a little bounce here. There's a way too deep a drive. But that's real shit right there. The one and only. That's 2 bangers back to back this week. Keep in mind, yesterday, last live stream, we ended with a 30-point banger. This one is a 60, 70 point banger, but of course, most of you guys probably took it with me. Can you break down this entry? I'm gonna try to go based off the Discord because it has timestamps. Very easy here. Oh, let me look at here. So just a recap, I was more bullish, especially if we get a closure above. I'm going to be looking for longs. We did not get that closure, right? You see this here? We wicked up, closed back down, wick up, closed back down. We created a 15-minute gap here. I'm thinking if we close under it, we'll create an inversion here. It will target this draw liquidity and most likely sell through it. Or if not, it'll take this out and then come back up. So you look at the next chart here. We got the closure. 15-minute inversion is active already. We get like a 1-minute breaker. I didn't want to short here yet, just because I don't know if this is going to flip yet. So I waited to see if this breaker would flip. Because what happens when a 1-minute breaker flips, you invalidate a bullish setup. Now it kind of validates the bear side, because you're starting to respect the bear side. So this was a trade basically. 15-minute candle closure, short on the 15-minute inversion with a 1-minute setup, which I'll show you in a second. Stop above the candle high. That's like about 15 points. First TP is 30. That's like the first TP. The next TP would have been like 60 something. And this is the entry here. Exact entry. Took it off the inversion here. Same stop. Targeted low. Very risk managed. And this is how the trade turned out. So no matter if you take the trade from a 15-minute or the 1-minute, it both tells you the same story. The same story is looking at lower prices. And we got a nice little pump there, but that's what's up, guys. Yeah, I got 850 viewers. I saw 900 while we're taking the trade. They just took that trade and they just dipped out. We're going to have to do a giveaway in a second here, too. Dodgy 1-minute inversion coming. I could see this playing out, but I don't tend to like to jump in this because even though it has like a chance that works, it's not high probability to me. Because how many times have you seen this kind of come back up and then right back down after? I don't like taking those type of trades. I want to take high probability trades where I have like, let's say like a percentage wise, like 80, 75% chance this works. This to me is like 60, 55, something like low like that. This here was like 70. So just because time frame alignment and like the right entry, the OT style, everything kind of works on this one. What's the Discord link? It's called Desi and Brian. I don't know if did he make custom Discord. Yeah, I'll put it here. It's a paid one with me and Desi. But yeah, if you guys want to join, feel free to. He also posts alerts here too, which is good. But you know, if you don't want to, the convenience is us trading Asia. Desi traded AM. We kind of talked about this a lot already. If you don't want to pay, guess what happens? There's a free YouTube stream. Just for those who complain, like, oh, why is it paid? Like, we have a free tier too. I think it's 100 per month. I mean, we can run a... Maybe I'll tell Des to run a discount, matter of fact. Let me at Desi right now. Let's run a 4th of July discount if you guys want to try it out. This dump just got me to payout. Let's go, Sleepy. How much is the payout? Congratulations. He said negative 1,500 to plus 1,500. Holy crap. How are you down that much, Sleepy? I don't know if that's a good thing. See, this is why I keep on saying, like, I feel like so many people hop on my stream down negative. It could be small, it could be big, and they end up either break even or slightly green. Like, when you think about it, if you weren't coming in negative, you'll be very positive right now. So try to not to use me as a get out of jail free card, basically. We'll have to do some giveaways. I swear Brian always finds a win in choppy ass price action. You know, sometimes you gotta believe in the process. You guys might see it choppy. For me, this is pretty smooth price action. I don't use any other time frame alignment other than the 1 and 5, basically. Anyways, let's do the giveaway. I think that's gonna be the trade for the day, basically. I think I made enough money. Literally about like probably 22,000. Oh my goodness. Something I didn't even notice. I put my live account on and I forgot, like, so I don't really link it, but that just made me a ton right there. Holy crap. I have 126,000 on this. Look at the chat. If you can see it. This is my live cash account that I haven't traded on for a while. But I have a multiplier. I think I took it with 5 contracts. 9K today. On this live account. I don't know why it's so big. What the heck? So I'm up like 30K today then. 20K in props and like about 9K in personal. Let's freaking go. How much am I up on that now? I started the personal like a few days ago. Let me just take a look. Gotta log on TradeAway to see this. I took a few trades in the morning with it too, but that just basically boosted me up. Brian's dog. We'll do a giveaway after. Cooked too hard there. Let's see. Okay. Let's see here. Report. Let's do custom. Oh, let's do this quarter. How much are we up this quarter? Is that it? No, this is not the... Okay, this is only today. I gotta do custom then. Let's see how we're looking. I think we probably started this like somewhere in January or June. Custom range. Let's see where we're up today. In July, we are up 13,000. Most likely from a few trades. Not much drawdown, just a very continuation up. That's pretty good. That's like basically from 3 or 4 trades probably. Commission 150. That's not that bad at all when you're up 13,000. Nice. I'm really trying to link more of my personal cash account now, because there's only so much I can make in prop. I should just really scale up my cash account too. Anyways, let's do the giveaway. Let's go. Are you using Trade Secret? Do you know if it's reliable? I think it's reliable. I kind of talked to them very closely. They said they're very close to being done with the beta phase and making it like actually really good trade copier. And the next big thing, this is going to be the one reason where I'll be probably fully transitioning to them. They're going to have Project X. More firms are using Project X now. Project X trade copier is going to be big. So I'm going to need to really cop that. All right, giveaway here, guys. All you gotta do is like the stream. Like the stream. Comment your YouTube username one time. Let's pick some winners. How many are we doing? We have 300 likes. We could do 2 or 3. Let's see. Maybe we pop up more likes. We'll do 3 probably. But while you guys are doing that, we do have a promo with Smart Prop Firm right now. From June 26th to July 8th, which is basically the promotion that runs 4th of July. Most deals end July 8th. Any verified purchase through our platform will get you into a 50 account raffle. This is probably going to be worth a few thousand, basically. More than probably like 10,000, actually. Mostly TPT right now. We're going to do 29 counts of TPT. 20 50K accounts, 9 150K accounts. Those are the top sellers now. The number 2 is probably Tradeify. We're going to probably do 15, 20 Tradeify as well. And it's going to be totaling like 60 accounts most likely. 60 or 70? I don't know how many we have. We're sponsoring this. So every entry, as long as you submit the order detail on our website, you get the cash back. You get 5% cash back. You get payout protection. And lastly, a auto entry into a raffle. We'll start picking winners, I think probably July 4th, all the way up to July 8th. We're going to do like 10, 10, 10, 10 until we run out. And so it's going to be good there, guys. I'll give you guys another... Let's pick the winners at 317 here. Sound good? 3 winners. All right. Honestly, I didn't think we'll cook up that. Like, I feel like when I'm running out of time, like this trade we took was like around like 250. Like I stopped the trade. I stopped really trading at like around 3. So I'm like, this is the only trade possible. If we don't get this trade, we don't value the trade, we're likely not gonna take a trade. Like that's already instilled in my head. But we luckily were able to get that trade just because it validated, and we just let this play out. But I'll be very nervous if this trade was happening like around 3 p.m. and it's still stuck. So I'm thankful that I started moving before that. And I don't have a good history of holding trades through 3 p.m. It's pretty bad for me. Not as good as I want it. Anyways, let's do the giveaway winners. Today, there's 3 winners. We're going to do 3. These are the winners here. I'm gonna try to read it out. Olufemi, Oyirin, Mushin Iqbal, and Tyler Davis. Tyler Davis is such an easy name. If you are a winner, all you gotta do is join the Discord, go to submit a ticket here, and click giveaway claims. We have a ton of giveaways, claims that we're basically processing every single day. Congratulations to them. I'm gonna stick around for another 5-10 minutes to talk about anything you guys want. These are the winners here. Yeah, besides the daily giveaways, we're doing 50 giveaways just by trading the prop firms, or just by purchasing prop firms. Please do a video on price delivery. I feel like price delivery is going to be a video that I want to make it perfect. And I'm also still like working on my analysis on it because it's like kind of growing every time. I have a really good idea of it though. I kind of talk about every single time. Price delivery is basically you're talking about, is a price action, how's the price action moving? Is it consolidating? Is it trend based? Is it choppy? Is it seeking to destroy? I can explain it well, like kind of like talking about it, but I'm not sure if I want to make templates and graphics yet. I don't think I'm there yet. It's gonna take some time, but I think with more practice, with more utilization of it, it's 3 things, you know, time frame alignment, draw liquidity, entry models. Those are 3, but the more advanced topic that I kind of talk about a lot, but don't really include in my model is price delivery. But I think you guys got a little bits and pieces of it too. It's not as too complex. How far should stop orders be for non-farm payroll? I think 25 to 30 points is going to be good. What do you think are the best prop firm deals for July 4th? So let me go for the deals again. July 4th. I'm going to get my opinions here. I'm going to put most likely take profit number 1, fund next number 2, and then number 3 is trade day. I think these 3 are top 3. Only if you already use your 50% off. If you use your 50% off for MyFund Futures and TradeFi, those are the top 2 by far. 50% off is huge. They're actually losing money if you buy this, but it's only for the first purchase. So first purchase of July, you get 50% off using this instructions here. For MyFund Futures, you can use our code. For TradeFi, you have to use code TVT. But if you hit our link, you still get the rewards down here, the cashback, the payout protection, and the entry to the raffle. So I would definitely buy this no matter what. And then the other 3, those are the top 3 deals. Trade Day is a hidden dark horse. If you want me to describe Trade Day, it's like, imagine the same exact thing as Take Profit Trader. Same exact thing. Same discount, same no activation fee, same daily payouts. There are 3 accounts though versus 5 Take Profit. I think Take Profit though is a little bit slower in support though. It's great, but if you can bear the support, if they can really up their support, this Take Profit is going to be like kind of by far winning everything. But Fund Index Futures for beginners, Fund Index Futures is a top deal. 30% off is good. The 50K comes out to be like 170, no activation fee, and it's very easy to pass. It's the cheapest account where you can get with uncapped payouts. Uncapped payouts is basically you can make $20,000 and request $20,000. No other accounts do that. You can't compare that with growth. Growth, you can only like, you know what, submit like 1,200. TradeFi starter, 1,200. Will there be any smart prop from Discord giveaways? We're trying to work on something to reward activity on Discord. Maybe like if you show your trading journey, show your trading payouts, we're gonna try to reward that. Give you guys giveaways, but we haven't set that up yet. Okay, let me see. How are they losing money? How in the world does it cost more than for them 50% off for them to set up the sim account? Losing money as in like if it's a lost leader. So like let's say like if you're selling hoodies, right? You can sell or selling, I don't know, something more common like freaking Big Macs or something. The first purchase you make of the month, it'll be like half off, while the other purchase maybe like 20% off. There's a difference that now it's gonna sell better because more people are gonna try it out just because it's such a good deal. But it's only for that first purchase. That's like the caveat there. Yeah, Costco hot dog. Imagine the Costco hot dog is like 50 cents for the first purchase. After that, it's gonna be like $1. But you already like the hot dog, so you're gonna buy more. Oh, I didn't mean they're losing money in the setup accounts. I meant like it's a lost leader. Like they're losing money on this promo. Like if they kept it going continuously, it'll be unsustainable. Anyways, what else we got? Any other question? What prop firm use projects? We're gonna try to update to show which prop firm use Trade Rebate versus Project X. I think that's important now with Top Step eliminating Project Trade Rebate now. It's very similar to Funded X. Funded X also is making a loss leader too. They'll do a promo like 30-40% off for a few days. People will eat that up, and then the promo will end. It's back to 5% off, but some people might buy it at 5% off just because they like the product so much. They'll come back to it. Loss leaders mean you're selling something below the cost. I think you're thinking too little. In this business aspect, the cost itself is like literally like 50 cents, $1 for the to set up the account. But the cost, if you're thinking about prop firm, the cost is how much you're risking. So you have like 100 prop traders. The risk of paying out is going to be greater than just one. And they're losing out on that. That's like the potential risk they have. Yeah, so you have to include the payouts too, because expenses, revenue for prop firms, that matters a lot. So when a firm basically do a promo that is not sustainable, they're doing a short time, that's something what I would view as a loss leader just for that short term period, so they could, either get more market shares or most likely get more customer base just for promotion, and it'll benefit them later. Anyways, any other questions, guys? Any other questions? I think this is semantics, whether it's loss leaders or not. I think you get the point, though. Thoughts on flipping the 15-minute upside? Let's see. I haven't literally looked at the charts. Oh, if this flips for upside, I think this plays out. Yeah, this looks good. We already took this low out. We flipped this 15-minute. This is pretty bullish. But yeah, smartprofitfirm.com. Use code SMART. It copies here. 5% cash back on all prop purchases and auto entry to the 50K account raffle. Ends July 8th. That's the promo that we're doing right now. I think if that's everything, we're going to wrap this up. Asia session. We're going to look to do Asia tonight. Should I buy the Trade 5 150K trade funded? Yes, especially if you have the 50% off still, do that. Plus the 5% cash back, it basically becomes, I don't know what the price right now, but it becomes really cheap. I'll look at the price for you. Let's just break down the app, because why not, right? Tradeify here, $7.29. So if you use the right, use code TVT using our links, $7.29 at 50% off, $364. And then you take 5% of that as cash back. So you take basically another 5% off. It becomes $346. I think that's the right math. An all-in cost. From $7.29 to $346, there's like more than 50% off. That's a really good deal. Trading tomorrow. Yes, I'll be trading tomorrow. I don't think there's any reason not to trade tomorrow, right? It's what is it? Wednesday. It's a full day. Just make sure you guys take advantage of the cash back. I need to count it up, but we probably rebated like 40,000, 35,000 this month, or for July. We're going to keep on doing that higher every month. Any word on trade syncer discount? Yes. That's something I'm talking to them about. I'm waiting for them to add more features to it, especially Project X. Once they do that, I'm going to release a promo, and then we're going to get like, I don't know, 15, 20% off or something like that. I'm going to wrap this up here. I don't think it's a good product. I don't think it's a complete product yet. That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting for them to develop more features, make it more stable, and then that's where you'll see me kind of recommending it everywhere. Wasn't there a giveaway to guess how much cash back for June? Yeah, we're gonna do that calculation. It's like day one. Give us some time, man. We're gonna do that in the day. Anyways, have a good one, guys. See you guys Asia tonight. See you guys tomorrow in this YouTube. Did I stop streaming? What the hell?